Did you know that?
I did not.
Okay. So, and he said, I'm going to be doing a play next year, and I think you would be wonderful for the part of Maria.
Epa.
And he said it's based on Romeo and Juliet, and I think you'd be a great Maria, because I look like Maria then. So then the play opened on Broadway, it was a huge success and all that kind of stuff. And a few years after it opened, he came to the West Coast to do the movie of West Side Story. And he immediately suggested that his co-director, Robert Weiss, who by the way directed Sound of Music, that they auditioned me because he thought I would be a great Anita this time, because I was older. So I went into audition, and I did a singing audition. You know, when you do a singing audition, as you know, you can come in with your own songs. It's really essentially to show them that you can sing, that you have a voice. And when you go in for an acting audition, they will give you the scene in advance. You have time to memorize it if you want. You have time to go to an acting teacher if you want. But you're really prepared for those kind of auditions. Well, they love my singing audition. They love my acting audition. And then Jerry Robbins said to me, you know, you have to try out for the dancing too, because if you can't cut that, you don't get the part. And we really want you, but you have to audition just like everybody else. Well, I almost had a heart attack because I hadn't danced in years and years and years. And it's like asking somebody to suddenly do, you know, 4 sets of tennis a day or something like that. I mean, there's not even muscle memory.
And Jerry Robbins, it's not easy stuff.
Oh, his kind of dancing, it's really tough. So I ran to the nearest dancing school, and I registered for classes from 9 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, every day, including the weekends. I damn near killed myself. And luckily, you know, I was young and I had a lot of strength, stamina. So the time came for the audition, and I knew I wasn't really ready. And I wanted this part so badly. So I called up a girlfriend of mine who had played Anita in a road company of West Side Story. And I said, can you give me a heads up, maybe? Can you teach me some, you know, some steps from a couple of the dances? And she said, sure, I'm happy to do it. She said, but I have to warn you that the steps I give you may not be the ones that will be given to you in the audition. See, when you audition for dancing, it's completely different from singing and acting, which is why I was telling you about those other auditions. You come in not knowing one step, and they give you the new steps that you've never seen in your life. This is how all dance auditions go. And that's a great scene in the Fosse movie. Remember? When it opens that way with the dance auditions? And my heart was in my throat. I was so scared and nervous. Mostly because I really wanted this part so badly. So I get in there, and the dance director, not Jerome Robbins, but his assistant, takes my hand, and he says, oh, okay, I'm going to teach you a section of America. And I thought, oh God, please let it be the ones I know. Please, God, and it was. Talk about, Leslie, wait, hang on, this is not over. All you have to do with me is say hello, and then I just talk forever. No, but this is a great story. So that went okay, and I thought, okay. Then he said, I'm going to teach you a part of a section from the Mambo at the Gym, which these kids did so well. Yes, I made those good. And again, my heart came up to my throat, and again, it was the steps that my girlfriend had taught me. So, you know, I knew the steps, so I could pretend to be learning them. What I didn't know after the audition was over is that right after I left the dance studio, Jerome Robbins called up his dance director assistant, and he said, how did she do? He said, I really want her for the movie, but you know, she can't dance, she doesn't get the part. How did she do? And the dance assistant said, well, I'll tell you, it's obvious she hasn't danced for a while. That's number one. He said, but she's very vivacious, and she has a great sense of humor, and she just has a natural style, and I think if we work her real hard and beat the hell out of her, we can get the dance steps out of her. But you know what was really amazing, he said to Jerome Robbins? She learns so fast.